guys in my private group know that my dad had a stroke March 1st. I was preparing his meals at the time because his vision started getting bad, so I had safety concerns, with him cooking. So I started prepping all of his meals, and I would take them down to him every couple days. And so on this particular day, it was March 1st, and my dad, he knows how to read text, but he didn't know how to respond. So anytime I would be on my way, I would let him know. I would just shoot him a text just saying, "Hey Dad, I'm on my way." And when I get there, he would have the door open for me. Well, this particular morning, after I prepared this meal, I pulled up to his apartment. He had a private entry apartment, and the door was not open. So I was a little worried then, but I said I won't worry too much, So I headed to the door, and it was locked. And so I have a key, of course, and so I used my key to go in. And when I went in and called out his name, there was no response. And so I headed to his bedroom, and he was slouched halfway off of his bed, like with the top part of his body on his bed, and just kind of hanging halfway off the bed. And so I was just so terrified. But in the moment when that happened, I didn't panic. I didn't cry at that moment. I just hurried up and called 911. He was conscious, but not able to talk. He was just like kind of mumbling, like he was kind of in and out of it. So I waited for the ambulance to come, and they took him to the hospital. Once he was at the hospital, they ran all of the tests and everything, and they confirmed that he did have a stroke on both sides of his brain. Thank God my dad made it through it. It has been a long journey, but God really saw him through, and saw me through as well, because it's really been hard, guys. One thing that I will say is, if you have a loved one that is under medical care or anything, please be heavily involved. I really don't have anybody to rotate with, so I've been the primary person involved in my dad's care, and it's been a lot, but it's been necessary. It's really just all the way around, because I work in the medical field. I know how hard it is for nurses. I know how hard it is for patients. I've seen a lot throughout the years, so I have compassion for all parties involved, and you can tell who has a heart and who has the compassion to be in the medical field and who doesn't. And that's where you come in, for those times, for those who really don't. Like I said, it's been a lot. I'll probably go into more detail in another video, but please be there for your loved ones. Please be heavily involved. Please let them know that you are around. Even if it's a day that you're not there, be there enough that they know that you're still involved. Because even, if I don't get to make it, well, I was going to see my dad daily when it first happened. And now that he's doing better, I don't go to see him every single day, but I do go multiple times throughout the week. But even if I'm not there, I'm all up and through his my chart. So make sure you stay involved and let them know that your loved one has support. Otherwise, there'll be other people that try to make decisions for them, and they'll just do what they want to do and not care. But yes, I have a story to tell about this journey. My dad is truly a living testimony, and like I said, we thank God and give God all of the glory, because he's been through so much, and he's came through so just wanted to get into the first part of this vlog as I travel to go see my dad. I have the day off of work today, and I have to go to the doctor for my annual physical to try to keep myself well also. So yeah, so just enjoy the ride with me. Okay, oh, it's cold. So I just got to the facility and going in my trunk because I got some of the snacks that he loves. Sorry, this camera is all over the place, but let's see. So he wanted some wipes just to have so that he don't always have to wait on them. And he just want to put a wipe across his hands or face. And he loves shortbread cookies, so I got him some Luna Dome shortbread cookies. I only take half and then I just leave the rest in my car because he'll eat them all up. But I got them all individually wrapped. Love his Fig Newtons. He wanted some hard candy. And he's lactose intolerant, so I got him some Lindor oat milk, which that was different. I didn't even know that they made those. But yeah, so those are all I'm taking in. So I'm about to pack those up and head inside. Good morning. I think I have this one. Yeah.
Answer the question by shaking your head. You have successfully checked.
Hey, baby. Hey, how you doing today? Is it all right?
Yeah, I'm making it slowly but surely.
Yeah, that's good. With Dad is complete. We had a nice visit, and the social worker came over and spoke with us for a while, just giving me updates and everything. And my dad seems to have a pretty good rapport with her. She said that she comes to visit him every day, and but she'll be off the next few days to take a rest, which is much needed for everybody. But I appreciate her taking the time to visit and sit with my dad. And she even sits and reads scripture with him. So I appreciate her taking the time to do that, and he enjoys it as well. I also love the fact that my dad gets out of his room. So when I first got there, he he wasn't in his room. He was in the common area with the other residents. And a lot of times he'll like to sit by the window and just look at wildlife, look at the squirrels, you know, see if it's a sunny day or a gloomy day. And I love that for him, because when he was in his own apartment, it was hard to get him out. Like, my dad never really been the type to go out or be very social. But you know, he would get out with my mom, but my mom passed in 2012, and it was like after she passed, it really was just no getting him out of the house. It would take a lot. A couple of times he did surprise us, and got out, but for the most part, no, he's definitely a homebody. But yeah, so I love it when I go down, you know, to see him, and he's in the common area, not just in his room. So I love that for him, just to get out and be social and participate in the activities and everything. But we had a good visit, so now I'm headed to the doctor for my annual physical and everything. Yeah, so I'll be back after that. It is so cold outside. Oh my God. I don't even know if it's just cold. It's mainly the wind. Like, the wind chill is cold. It's like 34 degrees. But the wind makes it feel so much colder. But anyway, I am done with my doctor appointment and went ahead and got my blood draw. It's so late in the morning. Normally I set my appointments for first thing in the morning. I don't know how I ended up setting this one for 11:15, but I am hungry. I didn't eat, so I could go ahead and knock my labs out as well with this appointment, so I wouldn't have to come back, because the lab is on the first floor of the building. So anyway, all of that is done. I love my doctor so much. She is just awesome. She's so caring, and she doesn't rush or anything, you know, she stays. So I had a pretty good appointment. So yeah, so we're all done at the doctor. So now I am on my way to pick up a Walmart order, and I'll let you all know why when I after I get there. But yeah, it's so funny, like, this is my first time vlogging. I really didn't realize how much stuff I do in a day. But this is not a typical day. Normally I'm just working and go visit my dad, go home, or go to the grocery store or something, just kind of like everything. But this is a day off, and normally that's how it is. And I don't like days off like this where I got a lot to do. I am going to have to take a day off where I can just relax, because I need that. But anyway, headed to Walmart. All right, all set with the Walmart order. Picked it up. That was a smooth process. That's actually my first time doing a Walmart pickup. So it was quick and fast. Well, quick. It was quick and convenient is what I was trying to say. I was going to my next destination, but I am starving. Like, I haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon, and I didn't want to eat too late or too early so that I could get my labs drawn and I'll, you know, it's always more accurate when it's fasting. So I am coming to Raising Cane's. Me and my husband came here before and really liked it. It's always everything is normally always cooked really good, and sorry for the break in the video. I had to get answer the phone to set another appointment. But I was just saying about Raising Cane's. We liked it because the chicken is not over seasoned or anything. It's hardly seasoned, but it's still good. So yeah, so just go grab something to eat really quick, and then I'll actually be heading to my storage unit. I got a storage unit, and that's why I was picking up some items from Walmart. I have to organize my storage unit to hold my jewelry inventory. I'm really excited about this because it doesn't cost me much, and it gets this stuff out of my house. I want my guest room back. I want my guest room to be a guest room. I don't want it. I had inventory everywhere. It was just so hard. So while I have this break in between before I reopen next month, I'm trying to get organized to have a better system, better shopping experience for you guys, better packing experience for me, and just being more organized. So I'm looking forward to that. So I picked up, I already had some tables and things that I was able to take from home, but I had to pick up a few more things from Walmart to help get the storage unit organized. So I am going to grab something to eat. I got to get back in the drive-through line because I had to pull out to take care of that phone call. But yeah, I'm about to grab something to eat, and then we will head over to the storage unit.